And it's ridiculous because we evolved the way we fucking did because we lived in fucking trees.
Yeah, I guess that there's certain rules of high intelligence, though. I guess um, that you would have, there would be a real connection between functionality and making tools. Tools and a brain sort of go together. So part of me says, yeah, I don't know. Is there some better way to make tools than with hands? So I just don't know if, like, it's like what good could, I mean, strategizing is good. It's good to have strategy and stuff, but how much strategy, like, does the porpoise need? What would intelligence enable it to do if it doesn't have any mechanism to do any experiments or to do any, you know what I mean? It really couldn't nurture an intelligence. But I guess the thing that gets you to intelligence is the language thing. So then you're sort of back to writing, because that's part of language. Is 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 hieroglyphics. Is so. I mean, maybe you had to be able to paint on a wall or do something like that for that kind of brain manifestation to be retained, especially when it comes at the price that your brain's gotten really big. You got to be maturated over a 10-year period. You grow really slow. You have to be educated. I mean, there's a lot of limitations that intelligence creates. You also got a big brain that's got to go through a vagina. I mean, there's a lot of negatives to having the brain thing. So, I mean, there's a certain rationale to the argument that this might be something like this, might be the form of what intelligence is going to be in some vessel that has these capacity to manipulate tools and instruments and so whether they're tentacles or hands would be another issue. I mean, maybe an octopus could do that. A smart octopus could be pretty handy. um, so, I mean, it might take another form, but I'm just saying that generic argument it's a valid argument, I think, that, certain forms of living thing aren't going to be conducive to getting much out of intelligence. But I think it's just kind of, I don't even know if it's such a theoretically useless kind of discussion anyway. I mean, it really doesn't have anything to do with the dilemma that all intelligent organisms are going to have, which is the realization that they're caught up in an addiction trap that doesn't go anywhere, and that they're just, being obedient to a DNA molecule. I mean, intelligence leads you to a truth that's pretty fucking hideous.
Well, this
I mean,
whole body
I wish there
shaping
would be
shit
more
is
conversation
related
about that.
is related to the whole life on other planets bullshit conversation that's been being tossed around so often lately.
Well, look, first, I make the argument that the life on other planets isn't even there. But yeah, then it has to do this whole evolution thing. And it only, not only did life only happen once on planet Earth, but this kind of intelligence only happened once, okay? In 4 billion years of evolution, one fucking organism achieved the monstrously huge brain languagey thing. I mean, it's not even about the big brain, it's about the language thing. And only one out of all of the experiments achieved it. And it took 4 billion years. So it's not exactly happen all the time. Ew, room's looking like it's gonna crash. I already did, I guess. I don't know. Hello? Yeah, it's crashed.